Right. Hey, what up, guys? Okay, you're joining me here in a new segment today, which I previously announced. On the first episode of my new segment on my YouTube that's going to be here for a little while. Random Moments with LadyTAngel. Give it up. And right here is the first episode. Okay, I guess I'm going to go over what the segment is about and what we're going to be talking about here. Let's say every episode will be short, sweet, simple, and we're going to be talking about many different subjects. I mean, it's kind of related to my talk show, but like I said, we're going to be talking about literally many different things each episode. But I'm not going to do seasons. I'm just going to do episode by episode, like episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on, so on. I mean, this is just a short for right now. Because I'm not sure how long I'm gonna keep this segment on my YouTube. Man, at some point I'm gonna want to stop and discontinue it so I can move on to other projects. But we are here today. Okay. Okay, now this is the first episode, and what we are going to be talking about. I mean, rules are pretty much the same. Like if you respond to anything that's hateful, displeasing, hurtful, and so on, I will flag or block you because I don't have time for that sort of stuff. Okay, but anyway, the first episode, and what we are going to be talking about is having children with the wrong people, and I see this all the time. I'm not going to dig too deep because there's people around me, people I personally know that got themselves into these kind of situations. So I'm not going to dig too deep here. Instead, this is general speaking, so no worries. Okay, sorry about that. I thought I saw something. I'm gonna sound like a nosy person, but I mean, don't ask me what I was looking at. Okay, but anyway, okay, having children with the wrong people. Like I'm not saying it's necessary to be afraid before you have your first child with a person that you think you'll be with forever. You know, because life happens, things happen, and the person isn't the kind of person that you thought they were this whole time. I'm not saying it's necessary to be afraid, but at certain points it is, especially if you don't know that person too long, or they pretend they're somebody else, and then later on down the line you start to see their true colors. I mean, I'm not saying it's necessary to be afraid. That's the third time I said that. But I'm saying it's necessary to be careful and to be wise with your decision. Like I said, it's not only a one person decision, it's a one-on-one decision. Like it's a baby that you're making, and you know, you just got to be careful. Now, because I've seen people, you know, have children now sometimes before marriage, and this is just general speaking. Okay. Okay, I thought I got cut off for a minute because my camera kind of froze. Okay, but anyway, like I was saying, like I said, one-on-one decision. You're making a baby. You're trying to create a family. Like I said, trying because you're not sure what's going to happen to the two parents in the future. You're not sure what's going to happen to you. I mean, you never know. Okay, sorry, my mind is just all over the place, but but like I said, I mean, this is why I had this rule ever since I turned 19. I mean, it's necessary to be careful of what you wish for, and watch what you wish for, and to be sure that, I mean, if you're going to have a family, be sure that you're married first before having children. I mean, it's pretty hard to explain my rule, but I've always believed in that ever since I was 19 years old, and this was around the time I got together with my current boyfriend, who I'm still with today. I mean, I'm not saying just because a couple is married doesn't mean your relationship is guaranteed, because at some point you will still have issues, you'll have separation, and at some point it's gonna downfall to divorce. I mean, that I can't understand, but like I said, it's kind of hard to explain why I believe in that sort of thing. But so having children with the wrong people can mess up your life real quick. I mean, I mean, it doesn't matter how old the child is. I mean, they're basically dealing with two parents who don't know how to cooperate, who argues all the time and tries to get at each other's throats. And you're dealing with all sorts of court issues, like for example, whoever the child is living with, they'll have the other parent who wants to keep the child from time to time will have like supervised visits. I mean, especially the women. Some women won't want to be petty like that. Like I said, this is just general speaking. I'm just saying. I mean, supervised visits. Court orders like when a child can leave to see their second parent, and when the child has to come back to the parent that they're living with. I mean, it's just hard. I mean, if you guys take that sort of nonsense to court, I mean, you're just petty, you're just stupid as hell, and I don't know what to think about you. Like I said, this is just general speaking, so please don't come at me with that hateful bullshit, especially if you think this is pointing at you. I'm not talking about anybody here. It's just general. So I just need to point that out again for emphasis. But I mean, if the two of you truly care about that child, I mean, like you're trying to still care about each other in some sort of way to make it work for your child, I mean, it's good. I mean, you just got to make sure that you have that dynamic somehow, and that you're able to compromise and talk with each other, for the good of your baby. Because I mean, it's already bad enough the baby has to deal with back and forth between going to two different homes of both parents. I mean, and that's pretty hard. I mean, I got thinking to myself, like, wouldn't it be easier if the parents still live in one place, so that way the children doesn't have to bounce in between? I mean, sure, I find that kind of hard. That's that. I mean, like for myself, for example, my boyfriend and I both agreed that's better to wait for marriage first before we end up having children. Like I said, just because you're in that kind of relationship doesn't mean that your relationship is guaranteed, because at some point things are bound to happen. But like I said, it's hard to explain why especially me, why I feel that way. But my boyfriend, I can't really speak on either. But I mean, that's what some of us believe in. I mean, it's not just the two of us, But like I said, just having children, I mean, just be careful. And even if you're pregnant out there, ladies, and you're not too sure that you're ready for this, or you're not sure you can do this yet, be sure to get an abortion. I mean, that's all I'm trying to tell you, man. If you're gonna have children, make sure you're ready, and make sure that you and your partner's relationship is 100%. I mean, that's all I'm trying to tell you. So just be careful. Not necessarily be scared, but just be careful. Okay, but anyway, guys, that ended up the first episode of my new segment. Random Moments with LadyTAngel. Sorry, my mind's just all over the place tonight for some reason. But until I see you guys again for more episodes, I'm gonna leave you guys with peace out, and I will see you guys later. Expect to see more projects from me in the future. Bye.